This woman bought a whopping 8 tons of butter. Even passersby looked at her with strange expressions, but instead of eating it, she stacked it up like building blocks. She was preparing for a bizarre competition, butter sculpting. The problem? She had zero experience. She only had her eyes on the $100,000 grand prize. Naturally, her family didn't support her. Faced with her daughter's disdain, the woman was even more determined to prove herself. She arrived early at the registration site. When the woman at the sign-up desk learned she wanted to compete, she couldn't help but mock her. But the woman didn't get angry. She calmly stood to the side to observe her competitors. First to enter was a slightly dazed-looking lady. The woman felt instantly relieved. Next came a little girl, which made the woman beam with confidence. She thought she had the win in the bag. Although none of the participants seemed like real threats, the woman didn't let her guard down. She practiced every day in the refrigerated room. Soon, the competition began. Contestant number 1 messed up the butter right away. Number 2 was the little girl. She used a fine string to divide the butter with expert precision, then picked up a chef's knife and neatly sliced off a chunk. Across from her, the woman put on her gloves and began carving in a race against time. But the crowd around her made it hard to concentrate. In a moment of distraction, she accidentally shaved off the edge of the butter. The girl, however, remained calm and focused, her every cut accurate and deliberate. The contest reached a fever pitch. More and more spectators gathered. Both contestants were completely absorbed. Their sculptures gradually took shape, and anticipation from the crowd grew stronger. 8 hours flew by, and it was time for final touches. The countdown began. At the judge's signal, the participants stopped. The girl's sculpture depicted a mother, cradling a curled-up infant in her arms, soft, yet full of strength. The woman's sculpture was a dramatic reenactment of a famous person's assassination, but it paled in comparison to the emotional impact of the girl's piece. The results would be announced the next day. The crowd dispersed slowly. The woman left the scene in silence. That night, a dark figure slipped into the refrigerated room. They raised a blowtorch, and within seconds, the girl's butter sculpture began to melt. It was clearly an act of sabotage. On award day, the girl arrived with her parents, only to find her sculpture had been destroyed. Her father pleaded for a chance to fix it, but it was too late. The judging was about to begin. The woman thought she had secured her victory, but the judges were deeply moved by the damaged sculpture. That melted, blurred face told an even deeper story. In the end, the girl won. The woman stood frozen, shocked and disappointed. Then the girl walked over to her and gave her a warm hug. At last, the woman accepted her loss. What she lost wasn't just the competition, it was her integrity.